Hello everyone. In this video I want to share with you my experience with the warranty of Victorinox, Gerber and Leatherman in the UK. And so far I've used Leatherman warranty several times. The very first time I had to use the warranty was with this little Leatherman skirt. That was a gift for my wife, and what happened was that the spring this spring have broken, and actually I was very surprised because it was one of the very first time she used it, and the spring broke off from here somewhere, and I didn't know what to do. So I just check on the Leatherman website, and they gave me a link with that was Leatherman USA, and they sent me a link to, it was I think Whitby and Co here in the UK, and I printed a form that I needed to fill up to briefly explain what's the problem, and I sent it in, and in less than 2 weeks they sent me a brand new one. That was okay. And a little while after that again the very same spring broke off on the replacement one. So I knew the procedure. I sent it back. Less than 2 weeks after that they sent me a new one. So actually this one is the second replacement, and it is a third actual item. And it's been over a year now, maybe even more. Everything is okay, and ever since it's been okay. So it's been replaced twice. I'm going to my Leatherman Rebar. I got mine, when was it, December of 2014, and ever since I got it the plier head was a bit wobbly, and I didn't mind it. It was okay, but what happened with time, the saw got twisted on one side. I don't remember which side was it, and I didn't abuse it, but it got twisted somehow. Not like too bent, but it had some twist. I think it was toward the right side, because I remember when I was closing it, it was touching the teeth of the saw, or touching the handle. And with the time I used the wire cutter several times, and the plier head starts getting loose even more. And what I did, I knew what the procedure was after this one, and I sent it with brief explanation of the problems, and less than 2 weeks after that I received a new one. But it's not this one, because with the new one, I had it for maybe over 2 years, and I left it in my gear kit in Bulgaria, and I use it pretty much only when I go back for the summer. And this summer actually I had some constructions to do on the flat we have in Bulgaria, and it was probably the very first time I wanted to use this screwdriver, and it chipped off right over here, the corner. It didn't bend, because on my previous one you could see some markings over here when you're trying to screw screws that are very tight, or unscrew them. You can see some signs over here, but that wasn't the case. It was a chip, I think, from manufacturing fault. And I sent it back and I received this one. And but nothing else with the old one. Nothing else was wrong. It was only the small flat head screwdriver that was broken, and I don't know, that's the policy, Leatherman policy. They don't change any tools, they just replace the whole tool. It's pretty much pointless for me, but that's their policy, and I cannot argue with them. And actually I think this one is with better quality than my previous replacement, and I hope this one it's okay. So Leatherman warranty, no problems, no issues. Send it, the faulty one, they send you a brand new one in around 2 weeks time. Gerber, I purchased not this tool but the original one. When was it? 2012 or 2013, and it had some play. This one actually has some play as well in the blade. The pliers were very wobbly from new. These are quite tight, and on the old one you can actually see very significant play on the handles when the pliers are open. This one is very tight, and what I try to do is just to tighten this torque screw, but actually I put too much force and it broke off. And what I did is I removed the original bolt and I put my own bolt, and it did work, but I just wanted to try Gerber warranty, and that was the very first time I sent a Gerber tool. And actually here in UK you have to send it to Fiskars, and I think in USA it's lifetime warranty, but outside of USA it's I think 25-year warranty, just like the Leatherman. I forgot to mention that it's 25-year for Leatherman, and for Gerber as well outside of USA, 25-year warranty. And I decided to try and see what will happen, and I sent it back, and I didn't expect it because it was obvious that it was modified by me, and I didn't expect to receive a new one. But I think 2 or 3 weeks after I sent the old one, I received this one. So no questions asked, I received a brand new tool, which leads me to this one. This is a Gerber Gator in 154 cm steel. I had a Gerber, it wasn't a dime, but it was just like the squirt, but it was Bear Grill one, and I think it's no longer in production. One of the springs was broken over here, not the springs but the retentioner that is holding the pliers, and actually couldn't use the pliers, and I completely forgot about it. When I found it, I remember that I had a good experience with Crucial, and I decided to send it back and to see what will happen. And it took a while. And probably it took over a month, and I didn't had any answers for a month, and I reached to them. I gave tracking numbers and details of when I sent it and when they received my item. And I think a few days after that I received a letter back from someone from Fiskars, and who has sent me also the full catalog of 2020 or 2021, I think, or maybe 2020. And he just asked me to pick a tool, which one I want for as a replacement, and it will be shipped. So I went, but actually I went for the normal Gerber Gator, which is this one is, you can see, drop point, and the other one is clip point, and the regular one is with 420 HC, because they didn't specify from what price range product I can choose, so I didn't want it to go with this one, because this one it's it goes in UK about around 60 to 65 pounds, and the small Gerber I got, it was around 20 pounds. So yeah, the regular Gator is, it goes between 40 and 45 pounds. So I just opted for that one, and I received the email back to specify which one. I was a bit confused, but again I specified Gator 420 HC clip point, and a couple of weeks after that email, I got a email by the delivery company that my item will be delivered on specific day, and I received my item. I opened it, and on the box was this one. I thought that maybe only the box it's wrong, and the item inside is the clip point, because this one is a lot more expensive. But when I opened it, that's what I got. And I don't say that everyone who sent a replacement will receive something that it's a lot more expensive than the original purchase price of the item that is faulty. But this is what I got, and I'm pretty happy with this knife. It's very comfortable, nice and solid grip. It's very nice for camping, because in the UK you cannot use it as EDC. I don't know what serious reason you need to have to use this one as a EDC. Usually I use locking blades in the multi-tools, but because I work as a driver, and I think that's a pretty good excuse for me to carry one of these with locking blades, because I actually need it for work. This one is a EDC in UK. It's not suitable, but for camping, and because it's full flat ground, it's very nice and easy tool to use for camping, cooking tasks, around the camp, chores, carving, wood tasks. It's really nice and comfortable, and the grip, it feels my hand, and it's very grippy, solid handle, and the lock is very strong and positive. So my experience with Gerber, only good thing, only positive experience with Leatherman as well. And I didn't have experience with Victorinox, and I had my handyman. I had it for many years. Actually, I found it in 2003, and I had it, like I said, for so long, but it was pretty used from the previous owner, who lost it obviously, and I found it. And the screwdrivers were twisted and bent, the blades were twisted, both of the blades had, the small blade had a chip, and I just decided to give a try to Victorinox Warranty. And it took, when you go on their website, it says that it takes usually 8 to 10 weeks, because it depends if it's if the defect is too serious, they will replace it straight away. But if one of the tools is damaged, they send it back to Switzerland. It's not like Leatherman to replace the whole tool. They send it back to Switzerland, and the craftsman there disassemble the tool, replace the damaged tool, put it back together, and send it back to UK or other part of the world. So I couldn't believe, really. First of all, the scales are brand new. I didn't have toothpick. I have new toothpick. I sent I sent it without any pouches or anything. I didn't have this screwdriver either, but these are replaced. The original ones were solid because I've seen that pre-2000 production Victorinox have different scale materials, and these are the new ones because you can see it has the pin over here, the pin slot, and the older one they were solid and they didn't have pin slot and they were slightly darker color. So these are replaced. The blade is brand new, and I'm pretty sure that's the tool that I've sent. It was just replaced. A few of the tools were replaced. One of the tools is the blade. Blade was twisted over here, but it's a brand new blade. And on mine it says Victorinox Swiss made stainless steel, and underneath stainless steel it said roast fry. And on this side, focus please, it had a small umbrella, and under the umbrella was a Officer Swiss. So this one is replaced. This is brand new as well, replaced as well. This had a chip and twisted. That's a brand new blade. Next one is the file. That's the original file that came with the tool, because I've seen on brand new Victorinox Swiss Champ, the file is a lot more aggressive, and they no longer use this file. The new ones are a lot more aggressive. That's the original one that I got with the tool. Next one is the saw, which is the original saw that came with the tool, and these are my initials here. So they kept the saw. Next one is the scissor. The scissor is a brand new one, because the older one, it had the small bolt screw over here, which was pretty much all the time it was undoing, and the scissors got wobbly. And it's good that I had a small eyeglass screwdriver so I can tighten it up. But they replaced it, and actually the older one didn't have this cutout here for the spring, to keep the spring in place. So that's a brand new tool. Next tool is the pliers, which are the original pliers. And give me a second. I had to grab my work champ. You can see the new pliers comes with this wire bender, wire crimper, and the older ones don't. So these are the original pliers, and you can see they're quite loose, but still works great. And the tension of the springs, oh, I think they kept the original springs as well. And after that, can opener. It's a brand new one. The old one, like I said, the screwdriver was very twisted. New tool. This one also was very twisted. I don't know what you need to do to twist this one, because it's quite strong, but this one, it's brand new tool as well. And all the aluminum liners, spacers in between the tools are brand new, because they were the scales. The previous owner who lost this tool, I guess he dropped it many times, because it had a lot of markings, and the liners over here were very badly damaged. But these are all brand new, and the tool was oiled just like a new tool. So very good experience. Just it took I sent it end of June and I received it end of August, so yeah, just over 2 months. And again, I had to contact them as well to see where my tool is. They were very kind, very quick response. They responded and told me that my tool will arrive after a few weeks, and that's when it arrives. Oh, I forgot to mention the back tools. This one is the original awl. I'm pretty sure that's the original parcel hook. The small screwdriver, it's a brand new one because I ground it on this side just a little bit for my children's toys for battery replacing. It didn't go to a lot of the slots for the battery, so this one is brand new. And the chisel is the one that it was on this tool. You can see some markings from my sharpening from the past. But overall, very good experience with Leatherman, Gerber and Victorinox warranty here in the UK, and I'm pretty sure that the company is staying behind their products not only in the UK but all over the world where they've been sold. So very good experience, very satisfied from the customer service. I hope no one needs to use them to use the warranty, but if you have to, you know that you're gonna be looked after and your tool will be sorted, replaced or fixed. I hope this video was useful. If any of you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer and to help with if somebody needs help. I'll see you in the next video.